There has been delay in receiving decisions for applications filed under EEA Family Permit from India. The delay has been for more than 4 weeks. Some of the applications have now completed nearly 4 months and more, and they haven't heard from the decision. There has been numerous attempts been made to find out the status of the applications through the paid services, but the responses has been standard. A PAP has also been filed a pre-action protocol, which also has given a standard response to say some checks have been required to be made under the application, which is the reason why it's causing delay. But the question here is the checks required maybe perhaps would be for one of the applications, but I cannot relate or cannot accept that the checks are required for all the applicants who have filed application under this category. This delay in receiving a decision is causing a lot of panic and stress on the applicants, especially given the formal announcements which have been made. There has been, however, no announcement which stops the entry clearance officer to decide applications under this category. I urge the Home Office to respond to these applications at their earliest, and I hope this video has been watched by the relevant people who can make decisions for these applicants. Please preview the following videos where clients have themselves narrated their situations whilst they've not received the decisions for the applications filed. Thank you.
I'm Ramesh Johan, a Portugal national, and I'm living in UK. I have my UK address with me. I have my bank account in UK. I have my driving license from UK, and we've been living in. She is my wife Manjula Johan. We've been married since last 26 years and living together. And we have applied for her EEA Family Permit in the month of February, end of month of February, and the decision was denied within the 14 days, saying that the relation between me and my wife is not genuine, and there was a lack of documents and photographics. In spite of submitting all the photographs and all the documents to the Home Office at the first time of applications, they said they did not receive any documents. We have applied second time on the 27th of March. Biometric took place on 27th of March, and it has been more than 5 months, and we've been waiting the decisions from the Home Office. I made several calls to UK Visa Immigration's office, and my case is escalated 3 times, but I have never received any single message or any response from the UK Visa Immigrations. Though I have made the paid emails to them, and they still want to carry out further investigations. It has been more than 5 months. When a British national can take his wife other than non-EA to EU, why can't I take my wife? I want to execute my treaty rights and taking my family to UK. We've been married together since last 26 years, and we have children of quite young age. Namely my first daughter Divya. She is living in UK. She has completed her graduations in management studies and working in UK since last 1.5 years. My second daughter Sejal Chauhan. She is studying medicine and she's going to be doctor in next 2 years. My son Riten, who just recently passed out his GCSE at excellent level, 94%, and my son is without education now because there is no decision for my wife. We have applied for EEA Family Permit and we've been waiting decision. I feel like we splitted, my family splitted into parts, and I feel like that the decision is not coming, and my wife herself, she is a heart disease and she is suffering. I am a seafarer working on merchant navy as a captain. I have to go back to work. I cannot keep my son alone and my wife stays in India and I go back to work. So we are just waiting decisions to come. That today come, tomorrow come, and we've been waiting since last 5 months. and still so far no decision has come. Since it is more than 5 months since we have applied EA family permit, I still don't understand that why there is so much delay. EEA family permit we applied on 27th of March, and since more than 5 months, and I see there is no formal announcement on the EEA family permit. Then why there is so much delays? And I did try taking my son to UK because he's got an excellent offer in University Ealing Independent College in West London. I tried hard to support my child, my son Rethan, so he can study further. But due to nature of my job, I have to go back to work. Since I said I'm working in shipping, so I have to go back to work. And my wife staying alone in India, and my son who is minor, and we struggle a lot. And finally we had to come back with my son. And my son right now is with me in Mumbai, and is left without educations. My son college is already started today. Today is 6th of September, and college is already started. But since my wife decision is pending, my son cannot join college. He is very excellent in his education, and we got a scholarship from the Ealing Independent College in West London. And they said, even if your son can come and join us, we will help him out. But how can I send my son? Because me being a seafarer, I cannot go with my son. I have to go back to work, and my wife is in here. So I really request, please allow me to execute my TT rights and allow my wife EA family permit to get through, so she can come and join us. Otherwise we are in distress. I inquired a lot of time to UK visa immigrations, and they are giving the same decision, same answer to everybody, and they're saying the same, that they need to do a further checks, investigations or extended checks and all. But in these situations we are like in a dilemma situations, and we felt that we are discriminated. And I felt that me being a European Union citizen, and because of this act I'm not allowed to execute my treaty rights. So I really request Home Office to please make the decisions as fast as possible, so my son's educations can come back on track. So I really request all of you. Thank you. One more thing I would like to add on my part, like my wife Manjula, she's got Indian passport, and she traveled across the world when I'm on ship. Even we have traveled to UK. Like me being a Portugal citizen and my wife Indian citizen, she traveled along with me and spent some time in UK. She visited to UK thrice on tourist visa. She's got my name on her passport and her name on my passport. Even my children got the parents' name like what we have. And still I don't understand why they did not object when we applied for tourist visa and my wife visited the country thrice. And I feel like why they are objecting now to execute my treaty rights when I am applied for my EA family. You will not understand the stress we are going through. My daughter, she is alone in UK, Divya. My son, he's just 16 years and he's left without education. My wife, she's a medical patient. She's got a interstitial lung disease, heart disease, and she's left in India. And I'm a seafarer. So what else they need to check behind our applications? We are almost stressed, and I don't know, I don't understand why do I have to take so much stress when my application is straightforward.